strawberry champagne.
Wait, hold on. You can't be singing by no champagne, little girl.
The family frequency. Oh.
Turn it to the frequency.
Welcome, everybody, to the very first episode of our podcast called
The Family Frequency.
I'm your host, Fyütch, and this is my beautiful, amazing, talented daughter,
Aura V.
And we decided to start this podcast for a couple reasons. We've been making music together. She grew up watching me make music. And since then, you told me that you wanted to start making music too.
Yep.
Tell them how old you are, or first off.
So I'm a 7-year-old, very curious girl.
Oh, I like that introduction. That's very nice.
Yes. I've been singing music and trying out some new music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk all about that because for this very first episode, I want to interview Aura V. I want to interview my daughter. And speaking of reasons why I started this podcast, a lot of people see you on the internet. They see our music videos. They see your personality. They go, oh my God, where'd she get it from? Is that really you? Yes, that is really Aura. So I want people to really see your personality. How do you feel? Are you ready to do a podcast?
Yep.
Here's the deal. Here's the first thing I want everybody to know. If ever you say to me, Daddy, I don't want to do this podcast no more, that's okay. I'm not going to force you. There's no pressure. We said we wanted to do this, but have you heard of this actor and rapper named Will Smith?
Maybe not.
I'm sure you've maybe seen him. You just didn't know that's who that guy is. He has a very famous family too. And his daughter is a singer, and she goes by the name of Willow. And she plays guitar, she sings, but she's been making music since she was a little girl too. She had a huge song when she was a kid. I whip my hand back and forth. I whip my hand back and forth. And it was very catchy. And the song blew up. And they went on tour to perform for thousands of people, like big like Taylor Swift, right? And after the first show on tour, she says to her dad, all right, I'm done. I'm finished. I don't want to do it anymore. And he's like, baby, we just booked a tour. We're about to go across the world. You got to perform your new hit song. And she says, no, I'm done. That's all I want to do. And he was like, ugh. And guess what?
What?
That was it. Because she decided she was done. I like that. Because your only job right now, do you know what your only job is in life?
To be a kid.
To be a kid. That's it. So we can make music because you said you wanted to. You want to have fun. We can do a podcast because we said we want to because it's fun.
Yeah.
But if it's not fun anymore, just say, all right, Dad, I want to do something else. Okay?
Deal.
Let's shake on it. All right, y'all seen it right here.
Promise?
Pinky promise. So right now, it's the Family Frequency Podcast with Fyütch and Aura V. But if one day you don't see Aura V no more, Aura V said peace, just like her name. Peace.
Peace out.
The frequency of the day, you can see this album behind me, is Ella Jenkins. Ella Jenkins, they call her the first lady of children's music. She lived to be, get this, 100 years old. She actually just passed away, and she's a legend because her children's songs are iconic. She influenced so many people. So we want to give love to Ella Jenkins, her family, and for her legacy that she left behind. So say thank you, Ella Jenkins.
Thank you, Ella Jenkins.
Yeah. So I want to ask you some questions, okay?
Yeah.
Do you call yourself an artist?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you consider yourself an artist?
Because I'm a very young singer.
Mm-hmm.
I love playing music. I play a little bit of guitar and a little bit of piano.
Okay.
A little bit of violin.
Okay. So you know there's also different kinds of art, right?
Yes.
So music, of course, is an art. What other arts do you like to do?
Food.
Also culinary arts, or makes a mean omelet, or is it scrambled eggs? It's one of those, right?
Both.
Excuse me.
Both.
So culinary arts, that's an art. What else?
Christmas.
Christmas is a holiday. It's not an art. People make Christmas inspired art. We made Christmas songs, painting, drawing. She's got canvases in her room. She's got all the colors and everything. So you're an artist through and through, you know?
Chopping wood.
Do you chop wood?
No.
Podcast with a kid, they said. It'll be fun, they said. All right, next question. What is your favorite part about making music?
That it has like the groove. It gives you like the shivers, like it makes you want to dance.
Yeah, you like the beat, you like the groove. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody stop me. That's Jim Carrey. All right. Do you like performing live?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What has been one of your favorite performances where you thought to yourself, I crushed that. I did that.
One time I was in Pennsylvania, and it was the first time we ever gave out the holographic FYUTCH and ORV stickers.
That was a good show. We were at Zollner Art Center. We performed on the same show with the Okie Dokie Brothers, Sonia de los Santos, and that was a great show. I like that one too. You did great. My favorite is probably Strathmore that we did here in Maryland.
Yeah, Strathmore.
That was a good show. Beautiful theater. You really were like comfortable. I could tell. You were a little nervous, but you did well.
Because it kind of looked like quadrillion people were going to come in this stage. And I'm like, oh! But then it ended to be like 70 something.
No,
Maybe.
there was like 500 people there. It was,
What?
Yeah. Yeah, she did great. So what was your least favorite performance when you performed and been like, that wasn't it, that wasn't the one?
I was on the stage with you when I was 5.
Yeah.
And I was in front of like 500 middle schoolers.
Yes, I remember this. This was in New Jersey.
And I was running across the stage so fast. They were just like, oh my gosh, that's so funny.
This was before Aura was really ready to perform like that. She got so nervous, so then she kept scurrying from one side of the stage to the other like a little mouse, and the kids saw it and were cracking up, which actually was great because they thought it was really cute. One thing kids think is so cute is kids younger than them. They like, oh, they little, they real, y'all little, oh, y'all little. Anyway, next question. Who is your favorite music artist?
All right, let's see.
Was that your dun dun dun?
Yes, of
that was
course.
good. I like that tone. It was really great. It was strong. It was a nice whistle.
Drum roll, please. Taylor Swift.
Yeah, there we go. Taylor Swift. You are an official.
And you better vote for Taylor Swift for the
what?
Grammys.
You can't.
The Grammys.
You can't.
The Grammys.
You can't tell me who to vote for the Grammys. That's not how it works.
Grammys.
One day you'll be a Recording Academy member, but I'm gonna vote for who I deem Taylor Swift. She's obviously who she is for a reason. Very, very talented. You are a Swiftie. What do you love about Taylor Swift so much? You talk about her so much. You watch her live concert so much.
It's the pop. She has music that just get you. That's like, oh yeah, I want to listen to this forever. Oh yeah,
Okay.
oh yeah. I almost love every single song. Even her new album called The Torture Poets Department.
Wow.
Yes, I love her. Absolutely. So very much.
That's awesome. So here's what I want you to do, because sometimes Taylor Swift will pull up on her fans or bless her fans. Talk to the camera. What would you say to Taylor Swift right now?
I would say I love you so much and I want to be with you. I want you to be my mom, please. Okay, I was just kidding. Not the mom
Taylor
part.
Swift to be your mom. It just got real. I don't know how your mom gonna feel about that.
No, I'm just kidding about the mom part. I'm just kidding. I'm serious. I actually really want my mom to be my mom.
Okay, all right.
Not Taylor Swift to be my mom.
We've cleared that up. Okay. But really, seriously, talk to Taylor Swift. If you could tell her something in a serious tone, what would you say to her right now?
I love you so much. I want you to be my mom.
All right.
I'm kidding about the mom part again.
So this is a perfect segue to our next question. You're a really silly kid. You are very silly. Where do you think you get your silliness from? Because you just all cracking jokes. You're like, what if a dog came into the room right now and just ate up all the butter? Like, you're such a silly kid. Where do you think you get it from? Oh, you get it from the wall.
No.
Oh, the chair.
No.
Oh, okay. You see a pimple? Obviously, she gets it from me. I'm very silly. I've been silly since she was a kid. And unfortunately, besides the music, I've passed down extreme goofiness to her. So congratulations, you are your father's child. Yes, I see you pointing at me. The family frequency, ladies and gentlemen. Are there any struggles you feel like that you face as a kid or as a young artist, or anything that you want to tell the people about right now?
Struggle.
It's about to get deep. She said it 3 times. Wait, struggle. You said it 4 times.
Struggle.
Too personal?
Yeah.
It's too personal. Maybe on another episode of the family frequency, Aura tells us her struggles. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, he's being too...
It's like a talk show, like Oprah. You know who Oprah is?
Ba 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 ba.
All right, Aura, focus.
Okay.
All right, let's play some games.
All right.
You ready to play some games?
Of course I am.
All right, the first game here on the Family Frequency Podcast, I want to ask you what you know about that. This is a song I want you to name that you think kids should know. A song that you think everybody needs to know. When I was growing up, I had uncles and cousins who would be like, look here, little boy, what you know about this right here? When they used to listen to classic songs. So I want to know, what's a song that you think is a classic that everybody needs to know?
Okay, I would say you need to know this Bruno Mars song. It's called That's What I Like.
All right, Bruno. How does it go? Psh, hey, psh, hey, psh, psh, psh.
I forgot to begin.
Well,
That's
just do
what
the
I like.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Strawberry champagne. Oh.
Wait, hold on. You can't be singing about no champagne, little girl. You know what champagne is?
Yes, I have champagne before.
You ain't never
Yes, I had kids champagne.
Okay, kid champagne. You finna get me in trouble
And then my mom's like,
on this podcast.
and then my mom's like, take it slow. And I'm like,
I think they call that sparkling juice. You had some sparkling Welch's juice. I know exactly what you're talking
it's
about.
kid champagne, not sparkling juice.
You got me nervous. Y'all got people in here thinking that your parents is giving you strawberry champagne at night. Lucky for you, that's
what I like. I actually had champagne at night and it was strawberry champagne. I'm serious. No, I'm just kidding. I did not actually have strawberry champagne.
So Bruno Mars, we would love to have you on the Family Frequency Podcast if you want to be on here. Thank you so much. Taylor, do you want Taylor Swift on the podcast?
Of course I do. She's the best girl in the world.
Don't yell on the mic. Okay, this is the first episode. We working through the kinks. Okay, next game.
All right.
2 truths and a lie. I want you to tell me 2 true statements and 1 false statements. Obviously, you can mix them up, but I need to guess which is the lie. I know you better than anybody. In fact, some might say, I know you better than you know yourself. So see if you can stump me, baby girl. This is 2 truths and a lie on the Family Frequency Podcast.
All
and
right.
go.
So I love going to Burlington.
Okay.
I love going to Goodwill. And I love pizza.
This is kind of tricky because I think you do love Burlington. Wait, don't tell me if I'm right or wrong yet. I know you love pizza because Burlington has that really good toy section that when it's stocked up, sometimes it look like a ghost town, especially before holidays when all the kids run through there and tear it up like a dog done ran through it. But I think you like Burlington. I know you like pizza. So I'm going to say you don't like Goodwill because I love thrifting, but it'd be a little stanky in there sometimes. All right, go. Which one is it?
Goodwill, because they only have one thing of everything. It's so dusty, and some of the things don't even work there. I'm serious. Sorry, Goodwill. And I've been to a Goodwill that was closing like the day after I came. Yes.
Goodwill, if you would like to sponsor this podcast, we would love to have you. Goodwill is an amazing service. They do Goodwill. They hire great people in need, all that. This is not sponsored by Goodwill. We would like to be sponsored by Goodwill. This is from the mouths of babes, or however it goes. So I win?
Yes.
I guess correctly.
You
Okay.
get 0 points.
That's okay.
No, you get 1,000 quadrillion hundred miles away points.
So you're sending me away?
I don't know why I said miles. I don't know why I said miles.
That's a long way. You sending me to outer space. All right.
No. I made the number miles. But I don't know what that number is.
All right. This is a very serious podcast, obviously. All right. I'm going to ask you one more question and we're going to get out of here. We ain't trying to hold y'all too long.
All right.
We're going to ask this question to every guest, but I want to ask it to my daughter, Orvi, on our first episode. What words of wisdom do you have for people of the world? And the only challenge is this can only be 3 words. You're limited to your words of wisdom only being 3 words.
Okay, I've thought of this before. All
okay.
right. Be your best.
Ooh,
Be your best.
I like that.
Be your best that you can ever be.
I love that. That's really deep. What inspired that for you?
Some kids just like to cheat and sometimes during tests. And I'm like, okay, if you're going to cheat, just try your best.
Just try your best. Is that a personal story?
Yes.
What? Tell us, why is it personal?
Because I know some kids that do that.
Do you know one that you want to say did it?
No. I want them to get upset with me.
Okay. All right. That's all. Aura, thank you for this wonderful interview. Thank you for joining us for this very first episode of the Family Frequency Podcast. We got some amazing guest interviews that are coming. Are you excited?
Of course I am.
So you all stay tuned. We're going to be launching episodes maybe every couple of weeks. Is there someone that you think that we should have on the podcast for me and Aura to talk to? Let us know in the comments. What did you all think of our first episode? How's it going? Anything you want to see from us, let us know. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Family Frequency Podcast, where the only vibration is elevation. I'm your host, Fyütch, and this is my daughter,
Aura V.
And until next time, peace, love, shabam.
Look, I got waffle earrings on.
Oh, yeah. They look nice, too. I think that was great, Aura. I think you did it. What do you think about our first episode? That's good? You keep it rolling. What do you think?
It was awesome.
I thought it was great.